Under what circumstance would you get naked with your friends? Depends on which friends. Chemical hazard contamination. If we're walking around in the sewer and a wall of water is about to come by. Skinny dipping. Orgy. Sauna and let loose weekends. If anyone brought it up when I was hanging with friends, I'd be down. Nude beach, sauna, German or Hungarian bath. As long as the nudity itself is not so much the main point, whenever the situation calls for it. Unless the context calls for it, I don't mind nudity really. I went to an onsen while visiting Japan with the homies. Besides, back in high school, we all had to change in the locker room, not like I stare at their dicks. Just chill as you would any other place. It is the unwritten rule for birthday blow jobs. When it is your birthday and your brothers give you your birthday blow job, the birthday boy is naked. Showering. Sauna. Swimming or just hanging out in a pool. Generally doing things that are best done naked. Sauna, swimming, changing clothes in same room. I'm from Finland, so to me there is nothing weird about seeing your friends naked. When we go to a sauna, I'm a Finn, my friends are Finnish too. Naked Tuesdays. Going for a swim. Any. Fuck it. Only if someone put a curse, like if you and your friends don't get naked and dance around the fire, you're gonna die. If the circumstances called for it, nude sauna or hot springs, nude beach, changing clothes, emergencies, or if we were drunk off our asses. Tick removal. When changing clothes. For a dare I did too sometimes. When we shower at the gym or when we go to the swimming pool, shrug #hash. Hey, let's get naked is pretty much all it takes. I live in Japan and have been to resorts with public baths with friends. If you want to bathe, then you need to be naked. Circumstances under which I have gotten naked with my friends. Hot tubbing. Naked dance party. Group individual sex. It's real hot and we're camping. Tuesdays. Naked Thanksgiving. Swimming. There are probably others. If they ask nicely. I'm down for anything. I just need friends. If only folks would stop leaving me hanging after we agree on a day and time. PFFF, I'm naked all the time. Getting me to stop being naked is more of an issue. If we were at a party and lots of drink and weed was available. Don't you kids do this nowadays? It wasn't a party until someone got naked back in the 90s. House rules. Too much alcohol or drugs. That's about it, lol. I was in Benidorm, Spain 1997, I said to the group that was time for skinny dipping, it was the middle of the night so nobody at the beach. 10 of the hottest girls in school casually start taking off their clothes. This would never happen today due to everybody having a phone. Being set on fire. Honestly, I'm just comfortable enough with most of my friends to just do it anyway, assuming I'm not in a relationship. Anytime they want me to winking face. Hey, wanna get naked? Comparing penises. If the day off the week ended in a Y. Group jerk-off session. I've skinny dipped with friends a couple times. Whenever it's not creepy. We need more nakedness. My wife and I visit clubs and parties with friends and like-minded adults. Nudity often ensues. None. Literally never. Too self-conscious. Known them for almost a decade and a half. Never gonna do it. Money. Under what circumstances wouldn't you? I get naked in front of most of my friends. I dislike clothing. You mean this doesn't just normally happen? Strip poker. I won that shit. When you're playing a prank on the friend who hasn't shown up yet. If you and your friends get naked, you can each have $1 billion. That situation, and likely others as well. You're supposed to have circumstances? One of the best days of my life. 3 friends and I were hiking in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains when a guy wearing only a backpack came marching down the path. We just said hello and kept hiking up the mountain. Not further up we come to bubbling hot springs and everyone is nude. As the saying goes, when in Rome, do as the Romans. Other times, camping in the middle of summer for a week and coming across a cold mountain stream. I'm getting in, I don't care if no one else does. But they always do. Any and all we human beings are way too prudes. It's just bodies and parts. I've seen almost all of my closest friends naked and have been naked with them smiling face with open mouth and cold sweat. Spaghetti stains on the clothes. Are they really your friends if they never saw your genitals? It would have to be life or death situation. I'm too self-conscious and have never liked how I looked. But even so now because of losing weight because of meds. If all our clothes were on fire. Skinny dipping, hot tub or party games that requires it. Some guy wanted to fight my husband, and my husband's friend said, he won't fight you if you're naked. And then my husband was naked, so. That I guess. ETA alcohol was involved. If someone is holding us at gunpoint and telling us to get naked. Sauna or at the beach. In Germany it's normal. It is possible to be naked, not in a sexual context. Whenever I need to change clothes and some friend is there, I just say if you don't want to see me naked, turn around. No need to overcomplicate things. I guess everyone saw a naked person before. Tequila. If they asked if I want to get naked. Okay, it's not like we've got other plans. I'm naked under my clothes all the time. So being naked with friends isn't a normal thing? Those bastards lied to me. I went to Japan with a group of friends, we were all girls and we went to a natural hot springs where you weren't allowed to wear any garments including swimsuits. We were all super shy, but once we all saw each other naked we just started laughing and making jokes at each other. Ended up bringing us closer together. Good times. If we were at gunpoint. Threesome. Orgy 2 hours before the asteroid hits. No contraception necessary smiling face with open mouth. Probably never. For my high school graduation you get searing things cut into your hat and to get one of them you have to jump in the water with nothing but that hat. You can also run through a field with only the hat. That would be the only time I would do it. Being on mushrooms, apparently. My friends are all vegans and nudity doesn't bother them, so I don't know, we've all been naked around each other before. I guess brunch. Yeah, I'll go with brunch. Practicing medical exams on each other, we were med students. Probably if one of us had some real in-depth knowledge of chemistry and physics and was interested in buying an RV just outside of Albuquerque to possibly engage in unsafe chemical experiments, we could later turn around for profits. Shower, sauna, hot spring, getting ready for sleep in common accommodation. No big deal here. Happened also often in the army, but that wasn't exactly among friends. I used to work in a US federal government building. We had all kinds of posters up about how to respond to different terrorist attacks. One part of the protocol for a biological weapon attack was remove your clothes. So I would say a biological weapons attack. Friday with the